All right, welcome back. COVID-19 and the lockdown and all of that has become such a huge part of our lives now. And the internet has become a huge part of our lives as well, especially since the lockdowns were issued sometime in March last year across the world. People started relying on, social media and just this viral space for entertainment. And a lot of people have, utilized it very well. We have suddenly Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and all of these spaces giving us so many superstars, and Nigeria, of course, is not left out in that space. I'm joined now by Hope Adabi, but you know her as Dabi Girl. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So what's been your biggest sort of, how do I put it? What has been your biggest draw out since the lockdown happened, with regards to social media, and what have you gained the most since March last year?
Okay, since March last year, basically the first thing is learning how to make TikTok videos.
Okay.
So a lot of people see TikTok videos and don't know how hard it is.
I know, because I've tried, and I've stopped trying.
Some people take days to make those viral videos, you see,
Yeah.
and you'll be like, okay, I can do this. So the lockdown introduced me to TikTok. I'm more of an Instagram person. I know a lot of people were more into Instagram until TikTok came in, and that was my greatest takeout from the lockdown.
And what has that done for you, sort of career-wise or business-wise?
Business-wise, a lot of people didn't know I could act. I could act and just speak to the camera and be fluent with it. So what TikTok did was help me build that as a career, and I got more gigs around that, and people could understand that I could speak about your brand using this and make people be happy or catch fun with it, and not even know that it's like an ad.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful for an influencer.
Do you think TikTok is the future? Do you think it's taking over all of these other platforms?
Oh, okay.
So here's why I ask that, because there's a lot of people who are there now, but there's people who also believe it's a certain age demographic who's there, because you've said how hard it is.
Yeah.
You also need a lot of time.
Yes.
So for people who believe that if you're not a career sort of influencer or content creator, as against an Instagram where you can just post a picture and go, or tweet something and go, or Facebook something and go. With TikTok, you need to actually curate
Take your time.
things, and not a lot of people can jump off a bridge or jump off a table at a certain age. Am I making sense? Do you think it's something that's here to stay?
Yeah, it's here to stay. That's certain. It's here to stay, and it's not about a definite age group. That's what we realized during the lockdown. Because before the lockdown, a lot of people thought it was just the teenagers that could jump on TikTok and make videos. But during the lockdown, we started finding out that, you know what? Okay, having time to yourself will make you realize a lot of things. So that made us realize, and a lot of people jumped on it. For example, Yabojo, she jumped on it and she's like fabulous on that app. There are a lot of people that did it. So there's nothing like age group. TikTok is the future because it beats age and the let's say demographic.
As long as you're creative. As
long as you're creative, your video can be watched everywhere in the world, and you can hit that number that Instagram cannot give you. So TikTok is beautiful and is the future. That's what I'm saying.
Do you think, though, that it's people who have said that, TikTok has sort of opened this window to shock value? It's almost as if you have to do certain things or be a certain way for a trend, or to follow a trend. The silhouette challenge, we all know what happened with that recently, where even TikTok has started taking videos down. There's almost no borderline now for a lot of people with certain things. People enjoy it, but people who are like, okay, where does this end? Do you think shock value is a huge part of where we are now?
Yes, shock value is a huge part. But another thing is, for trends, people forget that it's just like everything else. Some trends are not for you, and some trends are for you. So trend, it's more like, is your personality, what works for you, what content you think is for you. So that's what trend is. So I do not understand why, a lot of people found the silhouette challenge a bit not it, or not moral enough for them, or what. But people came out of I saw it as people coming out of their shell and liking their body and being able to show it the way they want to.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt about
So
the
you said something that, not every challenge is for everybody, and not some challenges are for everybody. Yes. How do you know what to jump on? Let's assume I want to get on a challenge now. I want to grow my platform. I'm trying to, be a creative, and start making money in that space. But I need to know what sort of challenges to jump on. How do you know what goes viral, for example?
For TikTok, I would say for TikTok is divided. You would know already that you're a dancer, or you're into fashion, or you're just a skit maker, or you just make fun, or you talk. So TikTok is divided. That's what people do not know. They just see a trend, and people don't jump on it. But specific people know that this trend is for me. So when it's fashion, it speaks to people like you. When it's dance, it speaks to someone else. When it's music, it speaks to someone else. So you would know what fits you, because trends represent your personality. So if it fits your personality, then it's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
How does a young person make money from TikTok?
Making videos that are crazy enough to go viral, and people just want you to have an audience. So it's just like every other platform, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or anything else. You have a platform where people with like minds like you are following you, right? So brands would want that audience. They would want to speak to that audience. They want their products or services to be seen or heard by that audience. So they'll come to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
TikTok or Reels?
For me, TikTok.
Why is Reels? Because, Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook has been accused a lot of always trying to start up things that are trendy. TikTok started, we suddenly saw Reels. Do you think Reels is doing as well? And do you think it's going to, because more people are on Instagram.
Yes.
Right? So there's more of a reason to just use Reels and make money from there. Do you think that's going to take over?
I don't think so. I think when Nice said photocopy co easy, he meant it when he said it. So people use Reel, and Instagram is trying to promote Reel in a way that you get more views, more by just using that part of Instagram.
Yeah.
But still, people pick their content from TikTok and place it on Reel. So it's still promoting TikTok on Instagram.
So last is still there. What's your social media so we can follow you?
At The Dabby Girl.
At The Dabby Girl.
Yeah, The Dabby Girl on Instagram, The Dabby Girl on Twitter, and on Facebook, and on TikTok.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much
We'll be watching your videos and keep making us happy and less, bothered about the pandemic. And thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Like I always say, you can follow the conversation on Twitter. Rubbin Minds now is our handle. Please use the hashtag Rubbin Minds when you tweet at us. Please stay safe, wear a mask, socially distance, and stay at home if you don't have to be outside. I'll see you next week.